again. Aviana just doing her thing and making us reminisce quite a bit on last year's EAAs. It was a fantastic event. All right, well, we're going to have a conversation about ICT and ICT training. I've been joined by Dr. Philip Aye, who is the director of Success Institute of Professional Studies and Aviation College. Dr. Aye, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's talk ICT. Now, I understand, the whole idea of digitization and digitalization and the advancement of the world in the direction of IT and IT-based, everything. Our whole lives, are around that. But if you, as a trainer, were to come from your perspective, why should people study IT?
Thank you for the opportunity to be on this program. As you rightly said, the world is moving forward. Things are changing. Therefore, we must also change in our approach of doing things. The future for our lives now is based on ICT. And it's very imperative that everybody become proficient with ICT. ICT is so important because, number one, it positions you to earn high if you have them and you are working within an organization. ICT is also very important because it makes your prospecting for job also very easier. A person with ICT skill also is able to be efficient at what he or she does. And ICT skill also is a global skill that can be taken anywhere in the world. And right now, you cannot do efficient job or assignment without ICT. These premises here, there are all kinds of gadgets here, and the person who is so much proficient will become effective in what he or she does, right from the reception to the offices. Is ICT based. I completed University of Ghana 1999, 23rd June, and I read physics and geology as a combined major. And that same 1999, I traveled to United Kingdom to embark on my master's degree. And I was looking for a job, and the job I got was a security job, whereas in Ghana here, we will call it watchman. And what they required for me to get that job was to have ICT skill. A graduate from University of Ghana at that time have never even switched on computer before.
Wow.
But here in a foreign land, ICT was a demand for watchmen. So after 18 years of staying in the United Kingdom, and we come back and go and have an institution here in Accra, the ICT department, we have a project. We call it ICT Education for All. So now we are encouraging everybody to take a course in ICT because that is the way forward. And I believe that these are some of the few reasons why it's so important that everybody become proficient with ICT skill.
Yeah, I know you're organizing a free tuition training session. Why is that? Tell us more about that.
Okay, right now, the future in career, I believe, as I said, is based with ICT. And we are doing free tuition ICT training for all. Now, this program is on 3 different levels of programs that we are running. The level 1, we're going to look at the Microsoft Office.
Okay.
Under which we'll look at Outlook.
Is that your class? Is that one of your classrooms?
Yeah, that's the one of the classrooms.
Okay.
Yes. Outlook, PowerPoint, Word, Access, and Excel.
Okay.
Then at the same level 1, There is going to be hardware where students will be taught how to assemble, build, and repair computers.
Okay.
If you finish level 1, then you move on to level 2. At level 2, we are going to be having professional web development training.
Okay.
How to be a web developer. Now, let me backtrack just 1 second. When you finish at level 1, you qualify to be a data analyst.
Okay.
And the entry point of a data analyst globally is about $50,000 US per year. That is if you become proficient with it. Then you come to level 2, then we will give you, we'll help you to develop websites, teach you how to develop websites. When you finish that, you become a professional web developer. Globally, you earn so much. Then level 3, graphic design. So by the time you finish this, the training, you are going to have 3 different certificates for each level that you are going to embark on. So that is the information about the free tuition ICT program that we are running. And it is tuition free. You don't pay school fees.
Wow. So your basic ICT, that is your use of the PowerPoints and the spreadsheets, database, and all of that, word processors and all of that. So that's one level.
Sure.
The next level is the web development.
Yes, please.
And then finally,
Graphic design.
graphic design.
And all is taught for you to become a professional at each of the levels.
Each of the levels.
Yes.
I see. Wow. Okay, so now a person graduates, has these 3 courses done. What's next?
Okay. The next about it is that you can work remotely. After the training, you can set up your own business and will work remotely. There are people that I work with. They design flyers and things for me.
Yeah.
I've never seen them
before.
with my eyes. We've done business for years.
Yeah.
So you can work remotely. You can be a freelancer. Not only that, you can also look for a job, you know, where you can be gainfully employed.
Okay.
And as I said, there is a proverb. The Asante people will say that right now, if you really want to have a future in profession, ICT related areas
Yes.
is where the future is. So you can do so many things immediately you finish the 3 levels.
Yeah. What does one qualify? How does one qualify to get entry?
Okay. Now, you must be able to read and write.
Okay.
Once you can read and write, you qualify. The program is 80% practicals. And we have computer for each student.
Okay.
So we are going to take you from the base, even if you have never switched on a computer before, you can still come. And amazingly, we've had doctors in our previous class,
Okay.
policemen,
Wow.
we've had taxi drivers,
Wow.
we've had HSS students, and we have all kinds of people.
Okay.
In fact, we've even had mechanics, because they said that now certain cars,
Yes.
computing, you have to, it's computerized.
Yes, exactly. Understand how to manage the machines for
Sure.
the diagnostic machines.
So once you can read and write, it doesn't matter. And sadly to say, there are even bankers, people that work in offices,
who don't have
they don't have
the
any
basic-
clue at all.
yeah.
So anybody can come.
I was going to ask you, so for the level 1, 2, 3, how long does it take to
Level 1 is 3 months, 3 times a week, 3 hours lecture time.
Okay.
Level 2 is 2 months, 3 times a week, 3 hours lecture time. Same applies to level 3.
Okay.
And we have different classes. As a matter of fact, the class is starting on Monday, the 23rd of January,
Okay.
9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then we have 5 p.m. also to 8 p.m.
Okay.
So we have morning class and we have evening class. We also have weekend morning and
Okay.
weekend evening class. So these are the slots and the sessions that
And
we have.
available. Okay. Okay. And where are you located?
We have 2 campuses. We have one at North Carnation, very close to Kodesh. If you get to Kodesh, you ask for Sunlight Junction. At Sunlight Junction, you see a glass building. The glass building is where we are, not it's so pronounced you cannot miss it.
Okay.
Then also on Kaswa, we are close to the old market, a place called the Nyenyanyo Road, opposite Ante Mercy. So those in the Kaswa area can go to our center in Kaswa, and those that are in Accra area too can come to North Carnation. There is an application form we always ask people to get. We've been giving it out for 100 Ghana cedis, but if you come to our school today and tomorrow to register and join the class on Monday, it is 50 Ghana cedis. Okay. So we are also doing a promotion on that. So right now, you can go to our campus and go and pick up application form, and Monday, you start the training.
Fantastic. So all roads lead to, if you're in the Kaswa area, western part of Accra, you can go to that location there. Also, North Carnation, not far from where we are, near the Kodesh.
So they have to just call the telephone numbers now for directions to come and pick up the form, and then they can start the class on Monday.
Do you have a presence on social media if people want to engage that way?
We have a presence on social media. You type the name of Success No Professional Studies Aviation College, or you type Philip Ayi. You know everything about me and everything that we do regards to our school.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this, and thank you for doing this. I mean, I think it's important considering artificial intelligence and where we're going with all of this. I think the basic foundation is what you're taking care of, with the ICT program that you have, so that at least if we can bring as many people as possible to that level, that will help. It will help the future. I mean, now we're talking about digitizing the entire country, and you want to get a passport, you have to go online and go and do it. All those things, this helps. So thank you very much for doing this as well. Yeah. All right, we've been speaking with Dr. Philip Ayi. He is the director of the Success Institute. And you said Aviation College?
Yes, please.
Is that something else you do as well?
Yes, we
a little bit about that.
Yes, we also run aviation courses where we train people on passenger handling and airline customer service.
Okay.
So when you go to some of our airports, some of the people that are doing passenger handling,
they came through your
your
system.
So
wow.
We will come and talk about that to some other time.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so more things to talk about later on. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Breakfast Daily will continue.